NFL schedule makers work their witchcraft once again. This is the final game of the 2024 NFL regular season, and it could be a great one. Welcome to another great episode of Bet It, Bank It, Blow It. I am Jamie G, a man who loves the Buffalo Bills more than Pepper Jack loves Fraggle Rock.
All right, how much? How much?
Oh, what you got?
Like, I don't know, $7 in a stupid thermos.
Is that Fraggle Rock?
Yeah.
Oh, Pepper Jack love Fraggle Rock.
I'm back with Magnum Mills to get some action down one last time on Sunday Night Football, baby. Mills, what's up?
You know how we work, man. I go where the action is, and Jamie G goes as close to Josh Allen as the restraining order allows. Thank you for getting close to us on this episode of Bet It, Bank It, Blow It, presented by Gap Fantasy Football. You can find our content wherever you get your podcasts and on YouTube. You can find us on social media at CSAGAPFF and find us on the same place on the web, CSAGAPFF.com. Very simple and easy to remember, just like the flaps, FLAPS. Very crucial to our success. Follow, like, and please subscribe. If you had fun, please make sure that you click the thumb.
No, we are not yet affiliated with DraftKings, but yes, we are using and getting all odds from there. All of the information and odds that we give you today are accurate as of Friday, January 3rd, 2025. God, it feels so weird to say 2025, man. For the last time in the regular season, ring the bell. It's time for the tale of the tape.
This is it, the final game of the 2024 regular season, Week 18, Sunday Night Football, January 5th, 2024. Once again, kickoff at 8:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Catch the game on NBC or Peacock. We have the 14-2 Minnesota Vikings traveling to Detroit to face the 14-2 Detroit Lions. Currently, the Vikings are 2.5-point road dogs, plus 124 on the money line, while the Lions are minus 2.5-point favorites, minus 148 on the money line. Game total is a whopper 56.5 points. As Jamie G alluded to, no worries about the weather here. We are in Ford Field, and they know what they're doing there, so we don't have stuff falling off the roof like we do in Jerry World. A couple of injuries to keep an eye on here. For the Vikings, running back Aaron Jones is questionable, but it seems like he has a realistic chance of playing. And then you have linebacker Pat Jones III. He is questionable. He seems more like a legit 50-50 here, whereas I'm kind of expecting Aaron Jones to play. And then you also have cornerback Fabian Moreau for the Vikings listed as questionable. For the Lions, you got a lot of players listed as questionable, but we're definitely keeping an eye on running back David Montgomery. We know he is out once again. And right tackle Penei Sewell, he is questionable. Dan Campbell said he didn't think he missed any time, but the absence of one of the best linemen in the league would be a huge loss for the Lions, so make sure you keep an eye on that. Jamie G, we weren't too wild about the Sunday main slate this week, but man, oh man, they gave us a game on Sunday Night Football. Any overall thoughts on this matchup? Huge one here. Winner gets the number 1 seed in the NFC. The loser gets the number 5 seed. So winner gets a bye and home field throughout the playoffs. Losers on the road playing in the wild card round. Overall thoughts on this banger of a matchup?
I think two of the best teams in the NFC squaring off in a game with massive implications for division and playoffs. I mean, the difference of getting a first round bye and home field advantage throughout versus a 5 seed, I can't. I mean, you cannot stress how huge of a difference that is. But on top of that, Mills, from a betting perspective, you got two of the best offenses in the league facing off here. Really excited to see this matchup and how Minnesota tries to slow down Detroit's just train of an offense and what Minnesota can do offensively to keep up with them. So I think this one's going to be a firework factory. Really excited to watch it. Really excited to bet on it. I think it's going to be a great game, man.
I almost just have too high of expectations at this point. That might be mainly what I'm worried about. Usually this is a case where I see a 56.5 and I just run to the under because it feels like that's the smart play. But I keep looking at this game and I keep adding up the touchdowns and I keep getting to 3 to 4 touchdowns at least for both sides. So I think a 60 burger is possibly in play here. Perhaps it is more of a playoff-like atmosphere, but given the injuries to that Detroit defense, I really think we're just going to see the offense kind of rack it up here. Really difficult to get away from some of the props, especially because we know where this offense flows on both sides, through the two main receivers there for for the Vikings. And then right now, basically off the arm of Jared Goff for the Lions. You do have Jahmyr Gibbs on the ground here, but Minnesota's a tough one there. So perhaps they get him more involved through the air. I'm just hoping for a great game and a profitable one. I think both things could happen. So again, I'm just trying not to dial up my expectations too high, but this seems like a fantastic one. I might not even have a beverage until like the second half of the 4 o'clock games on Sunday, just to make sure I'm bright-eyed and bushy-tailed for this one because I'm very excited.
Yeah, you don't want to burn too fast, fly too close to the sun too early on Sunday. You want to make sure you're ready to check this one out. And I'd love to discuss all my favorite moments from New Year's Eve, but right now we're here to discuss our favorite wagers for this final Sunday night football matchup. Yeah, what up, Detroit?
What up, Detroit? We got the Slim Shady in the house for this one, possibly. And before we get into our wagers, you should know our currency of choice here on Bet It, Bank and Blow It is the Cricket coin. In Cricket, we trust, though all of our wagers will be in Cricket coins. I had a few here on the menu. I have whittled it down to two. I'm going to be slightly aggressive here. I'm going to put 100 Cricket coins on the money line for the Minnesota Vikings. That is plus 124. So 100 coins to return 224. Honestly, feels like a coin flip game here. Minnesota's got some good momentum. They're just a little bit healthier. I think whoever has the ball last probably wins. I'm going to lean towards the Vikings as of now. And then I'm going to go big on the total. I am going to bump it up to 60.5 points. So that is plus 142 on the alternate total. So 100 coins to bring back 242 coins. Jamie G, I wanted to go to like 65. They'll let you crank this total up pretty damn high. And I was tempted to go all the way up with it, but I stopped at 60.5. What are your favorite wagers for this final game of the regular season?
Yeah, just two here for me, man, and I'm gonna stick with them. I'm taking 100 cricket coins on Minnesota plus 2.5 at Detroit. It's plus 100 cricket coins there to win 200. And I'm putting 100 on the over 56.5 points, minus 110. I think it's going to be a little bit of a shootout here. That's just what happens when you play Detroit. You have to keep up with them offensively. While Minnesota's defense is good, I don't think it's good enough to completely stymie Detroit's offense here. I think Minnesota's going to have to score points. When you're playing against Detroit, especially with how banged up their defense are, it's really you got to stop them 4 downs. There's no kind of 3 and out and punt situations, a whole lot of that. So I like the over here, 56.5 points. I don't typically ever go that high on overs, but I'm doing it this week. Minus 110, 100 cricket coins there, Mills, to win 190.
Well, Jamie G, I have some good news for you. When I win both of my wagers, you will win both of yours. So that's how it works according to math.
Double cash, love it. And I love the way the cream rises to the top, but we're aiming even higher than that. We're headed all the way up to the top of the props. Mills, why don't you show us the way?
Oh boy, Jamie G, there were so many wagers I could have fun with here. I'm gonna go kind of with the full boat here. I have 5 props. Gonna start out with a team prop. I'm gonna put 100 cricket coins on Minnesota over 3.5 total team touchdowns. That is plus 130. So 100 coins to bring back 230. Then I'm gonna go back to the well with 100 coins on Jordan Addison over 4.5 receptions. That is minus 165. So 100 coins to bring back about 161. He's hit the over on his receptions in 7 straight games, and he hasn't had less than 4 receptions in a game since week 13. He had 4 in that one. Feeling very, very good about that over 4.5 receptions there for Addison. I'm going to go to the other side of the ball, put 100 coins on Amon-Ra St. Brown, 110 plus receiving yards. That is plus 250. So 100 coins to return 350. He's done that 25% of the time this season. He's hit that in 4 of 16 games. Every time he's hit 100 yards, he's had at least 112. So no point really going for the 100. And honestly, with Amon-Ra St. Brown, there's no need really even going for the middle ground. You can forget that 80, 90, and 100 exist because he has not had a game this season where he's had between 76 and 111 receiving yards. Just hasn't happened. So he's either 75 or less, 112 or more, no middle ground, feast or famine. So I am going with the feast. And again, you like the offense here. Why not put 100 coins on Jared Goff, 3+ passing touchdowns? That's plus 185. 100 coins to bring back 285. He has hit that in 4 straight games. And why not? Just all the offense. This is going to be like a video game. 100 coins on Sam Darnold, 3+ passing touchdowns, plus 190. 100 coins to bring back 290. He's hit that in 3 of his his last four, including each of his last two. Jamie G hoping for points here. I'm building a narrative, and it's that we're going to get 60 plus points in this bad boy. Who are you rising to the top of the props with?
I too am working to build a narrative, and I got a couple that I really like. I'm putting 100 cricket coins on Jahmyr Gibbs over 88 and a half rushing yards. I think one of the ways to attack this Brian Flores defense is to run it at them up the middle. I think Jahmyr Gibbs can have a day here. 88 and a half rush yards. It's minus 115. 100 cricket coins there to take back 187. And then I'm putting 100 cricket coins on Justin Jefferson over 6.5 receptions. I think he gets his work, and I think he gets a lot of it. It's minus 125, 100 cricket coins there to win 180. He hit his receptions over in 5 straight games and in 12 out of 16 games this season. He's only had less than 6 receptions 3 times since week 5. Love this one. And then we're putting 100 cricket coins on Jamison Williams over 57 and a half receiving yards. It could come on passes. It could come on hook and ladder. It doesn't matter. I think he's getting it, Mills. Minus 115. 100 cricket coins there to win back the 187. Let's go.
This hook and ladder thing is going to be a loophole now, right? We had Josh Allen throwing an anytime touchdown to himself. All right, I'm there for it. I guess I like kind of the wacky scoring. Go ahead and lead into the hook and ladder thing. Anything that makes a TV football more like football in the movies, I'm probably okay with. I like enjoying, watching football movies. Lots of hook and ladder in those.
Lots of hook and ladder. Now that we're done with hook and ladder and we're done with 2024, the cold, hard reality of 2025 is setting in. That means you're going to need some of that cold, hard cash. We suggest trying our lottery ticket long shots. Winning one of these, it's probably not going to solve all your financial problems, but you can at least kick the can down the road a bit further.
Pretty simple scenario here. You can make any single wager or a parlay up to 2 legs that is plus 500 or longer. Jamie G, so many ways I could go in this one. You have the 4+ passing touchdowns. You have some of the big receiving volume. You can really crank the total up. But instead, I'm just going to go for it all with Sam Darnold. Give me Sam Darnold, 375 plus passing yards. That is plus 1,100. So 100 coins to bring back 1,200. He has not gotten quite that high this season, but in his last 4 games, he's hit 330 and 347. I probably should have gone for the 350, but no, I'm going all the way for the 375 plus passing yards on Sam Darnold. Jamie G, what do you have for us for your lottery ticket long shot? One last time, Sunday Night Football, Week 18.
Oh man, I've got a 2 leg single game parlay involving the best wide receiver in football. Give me Justin Jefferson, 120 plus receiving yards. It's plus 210 on its own. And give me Justin Jefferson, 2+ anytime touchdown score, plus 475 on its own. Combine them all together, you're looking at plus 800 yards. I'm sorry, you're looking at plus 800 odds. That's 100 cricket coins to win back 900. And look, I know you're thinking, Jamie G, that's a little aggressive. Yeah, but he's done it twice this season, and both times occurred in the last 4 games. He's going to be shining bright. It's primetime football. It's the last one of the season. I think he goes crazy, man. Give me Justin Jefferson on having the huge game.
What kills me is I know I've had this exact wager within the last 4 games, and it was one of the ones he didn't get it on. So I'll be happy for you if you get it, but I'll be mad that he screwed me over and didn't do it when I had him on that. But I always enjoy those combo meal wagers. Again, the odds are correlated pretty well there. So if he gets one, why not two?
The season and the episode are both almost over. We're on the final legs, and boy, oh boy, do we know how to use them. Welcome to Tripod Time. We've got 3 legs, and we know how to choose them. This is a 3 leg single game parlay that can help you get 2025 started on the right foot, or should I say leg.
Starting up top, leg number 1, we are not going to be as aggressive as I was in my lottery ticket. We're going to take Sam Darnold, 325 plus passing yards. That is plus 285 on its own. Leg number 2, we're going to go ahead, plug in that Jared Goff 3+ passing touchdown prop. That is plus 185. And then we got to get Jamison Williams in there somehow. I absolutely love this one. Jamison Williams over 3.5 receptions, minus 175. So perhaps a little bit weak on its own, but very mighty when you put put it into a tripod. So if you take Sam Darnold, 325 plus passing yards, Jared Goff, 3 plus passing touchdowns, and Jamison Williams over 3.5 receptions, your odds are a cool plus 1,000. So 100 cricket coins would bring you back 1,100 coins, and then you are definitely at least making a dimple, if not a dent, in that holiday credit card bill that's coming soon.
That is nice. We'll take any dimples, any dents, anything we can do to help pay for those holiday bills. Anything else, Mills, before we get out of here?
Just have fun with this one. Obviously, stay within your limits. And I don't do a ton of the live betting, but if that's something you're into, this strikes me as a game that could be a very fun one to live bet. So if you're really looking to close the season out with a bang, there you go.
Thank you guys for banging with us all season long. We appreciate you being here. It's been a fun 18 weeks, and man, we couldn't do it without you guys. We really appreciate it. Throw the thumb, subscribe, share the video. We're building a community of people who want to get better at sports betting, who want to find the best way to do it, and we're all about sharing and all cashing and making money. Love you guys. Happy New Year. Let us know who you're taking in this one. Let us know your favorite plays. You can drop a comment below or send me the bet slips to our DMs. Mills will let you know where you can find all of our stuff. We'll see you on the flip. Good luck.
It's all about building a community because last time we built a village, the Smurfs kept just showing up and moving in out of nowhere. So Smurfette's cool, but all the rest of them we could do without. We can't do it without you, though. Thank you very much for checking out Bet It, Bang It, Blow It, presented by CZGAP Fantasy Football. Find all of our content wherever you get your podcasts and on YouTube. Find us on social media at CZGAPFF and on the web at czgapff.com. Very simple and easy to remember, just like those flaps. So crucial to our success. FLAPS. Very important. Follow, like, and please subscribe. If you had fun, please make sure that you've hit the thumb. I am Magnum Mills here with Jamie G. And for one final time in the 2024 regular season, we can help you bet it. We can help you bank it. But
Blowing it is up to you.
One more time.